welcome back to another vlog with me, Ness, otherwise known as Delicious Bakery over on TikTok, and I'm just starting my YouTube journey and also my new journey into motherhood. Kaya is doing great. She is 6 weeks old at the moment, so not much sleep is happening, but we're trying our best. It is Friday morning and I thought I would do kind of a different style vlog this week, because I normally try and do like what happens in the week and what I do, but obviously I'm not doing very much at the moment because Kara and I are just chilling. You know, we're getting to know each other, we're finding out routines. She hasn't had her vaccinations yet, she's having them this week. So there's not very much to show you, and I kind of feel bad just showing you me pottering around the house. So this week I thought I could do a week of mornings. So each day you can spend the morning with me and Kaya and kind of see what we get up to during the mornings. And yeah, just a little different style of vlog. So it is now 9:30. Kaya slept really well last night. Didn't you, baby girl? Yes. So we are going to have our morning feed, a nice long burp session. She's definitely been suffering with gas, so burping is a must, obviously anyway, but much longer than usual. And we're gonna have some little snuggles, and I would like to give her a bath today. We normally do bath time in the evening, but last night just wasn't the night. So we're gonna do a nice bath time, get you out of your unicorn pajamas, and potentially go for a nice walk. It's another really beautiful day here in Charlotte, so I think we're gonna go for a nice walk. Yeah, and it looks like you might be doing a dookie. Are you gonna poop? Are you gonna poop? Just give me that side eye. Little what? So we're going to have our nice feed. Normally we spend this time listening to classical music. Kaya loves classical music. Even when she was in my tummy, anytime there's piano especially, or cello or string quartets, she lost her mind, was kicking like crazy. So we weren't sure when she was in my tummy if she was liking it or hating it, but it turns out that she loves it. Her favorite song is the Cello Song by Piano Man. So whenever she's having a meltdown, that song comes on and it calms her straight down. So we're gonna listen to some spring happy classical music, have some morning time, probably do some singing, which I'm gonna mute for because no one needs to listen to me sing. These morning times are my absolute favorite, just spending the quiet mornings with her, all of the snuggles, and just hanging out with her is just my favorite time in the morning. 2 days ago, she actually smiled at me, which the doctor said that was going to be coming, that she's going to start to recognize, you know, people like me, my husband, and you know, family and things like that. And she smiled at me first, which I'm so thankful for. She's probably going to say dada as her first word, so at least I can get the first smile. She has smiled at Zach. Oh yeah, we are definitely pooping. Hey. But she was on the changing table and she suddenly just looked at me straight in the eyes and just went and reached out to touch me. And of course I burst into tears because it was lovely. And then she's also done it to Zach since. Do you burp time? I know. There we go. I know you don't like it. She don't like it too much. I'm gonna do the over the shoulder one because I think you like that a little bit more. Yeah. Over we go. Wanna say hi to everyone? Say good morning. Happy Friday, everyone. I'm just gonna blow bubbles. Okay, I'm gonna get her sorted. So we just had bath time. My mother-in-law came over and surprised me with a Starbucks and also some breakfast, the egg white bites. So I didn't film bath time, but she had her bath and then she got really sleepy and I put her in the carrier and she is fast asleep. This is my new favorite obsession. Obviously we're not getting Starbucks very often, but when I do, I get the grande iced brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso. It's a mouthful, isn't it? Grande ice, brown sugar, oat, shaken espresso. Oh, that's a lot. But I got this for my birthday to try it out and it's been my new obsession. So it's a special little treat My mother-in-law got me this for Friday, so oh, just the best, just the best. So I was going to film bath time this morning, and then we were going to go for a walk, but she is now sound asleep, so I'm going to take full advantage of this. And I've got to do the laundry, and I need to sort out my milk supply. I also need to sort out my sock drawer. I bought a whole load of more socks because my feet got really big when I was pregnant, like really swollen, and I stretched out all my socks, and it is just time for some new slip-on socks. It is just time for some new socks. There's nothing better than a new sock feeling. It is my favorite feeling. So I want to sort that out, and if I have time, then I would like to sort out underneath my bathroom sink. Again, everything is very up in the air, and I'm just going to see how far I can get along with the stuff done. But let's go do the laundry, change that over, and then I can start doing the milk supply. I also want to clean out the freezer that it's in. So let's have a big sip of coffee. And let's go do the laundry. Taking every advantage to get the spots in. So let's go grab the rest of her stuff. Okay, so her laundry, if she ever has any explosions or anything, you know, sick up, poop, the whole caboodle, this stuff is the best. It is the best. I'm going to spray it on here, like so, and then into the load. And then here, I think she had a little one here. It's always on the really cute white stuff she goes and has a poo explosion in. Every time. Let's just check her sleeping bag. I open these all the way up. These sleep sacks are from Kite. They're so stinking soft. Okay, this one's good. I think it's just a little bit wet. But we got, this one's the oatmeal one. So I got this one. She's got a butterfly one. She's got, I think the butterfly one's in here. A pink one. Yeah, I think she has 3. She has 3 of them, so we just rotate them. We have one in use, one in the laundry potentially, and then one for emergency backups. I'm gonna grab her wet stuff. That one. And then her little magnetic. This one's still a tiny bit big, but look how good this is. Ready? Done. Literally done. Genius. Whoever came up with this, I want to pat you on the back. I've mentioned this company multiple times, but when it comes to laundry detergent, Noodle and Boo is my absolute favorite. It is highly concentrated, so this one will do 32 washes. So for the price, I think it is great. It's also pediatrician tested and hypoallergenic. I absolutely love this stuff. The stain remover also is pretty good, but these two, I love. Laundry, check. Next up, milk. So let me go get my milk supply and we can start organizing it. Okay, load number 1. I also cannot stress enough, do not worry about what you see on social media. When I first started pumping, I was pumping 1 to 2 ounces, and I was getting so anxious thinking, oh my goodness, these women have such big freezer supplies, it's never gonna happen. Just trust me, it does. And if it doesn't, it's okay. Everybody is different, and do not compare yourself to other pumping mums, because I definitely did, and I did have a lot of mixed feelings about it. So just wanted to add that in there. I think it's really, really important. I do it in batches because I don't want it to start to defrost, but what I'm planning on doing is using these cheaper Ziploc bags, dating them, and then stacking them in like sandwiches. You know, like stacking them all in and then putting them back in the freezer and label and dating them. So that's the plan. So cue time lapse. That is looking so much more organized, so much better. Time to pop it in the freezer. Oh my goodness gracious me, it is 12 o'clock and she is still asleep. still asleep. We've got the milk sorted, the laundry is nearly finished. I'm going to sort out the bottles and I might try and get my sock drawer organised today. I am shocked that she is still sleeping. She is growing and developing nicely. So let's go organise this. I think I spoke too soon. She either just exploded or farted very loudly. And now she's smiling. Babies, when they're sleeping, they do this kind of like little fake smile. It's not a real smile. But she normally does it once she's pooped. Can't smell anything yet. Let's do these bottles. Let me wash my hands, get these ones done, and then load up the next batch. Another little tip, invest in good quality hand soap. You who are washing your hands non-stop. If you're anything like me and have dry hands, trust me, good quality hand wash. It doesn't have to be expensive. I used to use really fancy stuff, but it's just so expensive. And now we spend most of our money on diapers and wipes. But I got this one, Method. I'll show you. This one, we got it from Target. It is the Method Coconut, if it's going to focus. The Method Coconut one. It's really good. And then just use a fancy lotion. Okay, let's do these bottles. Next up, switching over the laundry, and then I'm going to try and unload the dishwasher. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Good morning everyone, and happy Saturday. It's another morning vlog. Pudding is asleep in the next room. It's very early. It's about 6 AM, so I always bring her downstairs if she has an unsettled night, which she did, and I lay her down in the crib. No good. And I lay her down in the crib down here, and then I'm a little bit quieter during this time till about 9 o'clock, and then obviously I start waking up and making noise. But as she's sleeping, I'm going to start this load of laundry. I don't know how we go through so much laundry. I don't know. So I'm going to start this load of laundry. As it's Saturday, I want to wash the downstairs blankets that we use on the couch. And I also am thinking about doing the bedding today. We normally do it on a Sunday. Oh, I think I can hear her snorting. She's been so gassy lately. She started grunting in her sleep. I never realised how loud newborns were when they were grunting. Like they go, But I'm going to pop this laundry on. Make some coffee and sit and try and get some work done while she's snoozing. To use this time to go through and respond to all of your comments. Let's see what she's doing. Can you see her? Her eyes are closed right now. I'm just going to work here quietly for a little bit. I've finally gone back to sleep, so what I'm going to do now is sit at the table. I've opened up these curtains so I can get a little bit of natural sunlight in, and I'm going to plan our meals. I've been using these acrylic boards from Amazon for ages. They come in a set of 3, so I have the weekly planner, they have the monthly planner, and then a blank one, and I use them for our menus. I just use these little chalk pens, and I just do our menu for the week. It goes on the side of the fridge, so you can't really see it too much. and it just helps me, especially with mum brain, when I'm super tired, just have everything ready to go. So I'm going to design the menu and then I'm going to place my order. Normally I love going to the grocery store. It makes me feel so inspired walking through the aisles. If you don't know, I am a trained pastry chef and cuisine based chef, so food is my love language. But with her, we've been doing a lot of online and curbside orders, so it's actually worked out pretty good because it means that I'm not throwing things in my cart that I normally would just kind of like grab. But it's a great way. We always meal prep or plan the menu ahead, so we're not kind of scrambling at 4 o'clock on what we're going to eat. We do allow ourselves one takeout a week or every 2 weeks. We had Chipotle last night. My husband worked really late and she was being a little bit sassy, so we had Chipotle, which was great. But now my mouth is really salty, like I feel like I've had so much salt, so back to the healthy board. So I'm going to sit and do this and finish up my coffee and then reply to the rest of your comments. Another thing I wanted to say is a great place to look for recipes. I have my website linked down below, which has a few of my recipes, but also Pinterest. They have some really good ideas. So if you're ever looking for some inspiration, Pinterest is one of my faves. So I'm going to sit and do this now and figure out what we're going to eat for the week. I also the final thing I like to do is I like to look at the weather for the week, because if it's a cozy day, that's when I do something like a stew or a chili. If it's going to be really sunny, then I'll think about putting things on the barbecue or the grill. So I just like to use the weather as well to help inspire me a little bit. So I'm going to sit and do this and finish up my electrolyte, and then I'm going to have some breakfast and see if she's still asleep. The time now is 7:20, so we still have a little bit of time till she starts really stirring for the day. And these are my favorite moments, when it's nice and quiet, no one's in the house, it's me and my baby girl, and we are just chilling. Okay, so Kaya is just waking up for the day. She did a really good job. She did get a little fussy in the bassinet. So she had some snuggles with mummy and I was able to get the rest of the stuff done, and I was able to get get the delivery done. So the groceries are going to be delivered this afternoon. So we're just going to have our morning bottle. She's all changed and ready for the day. I have been loving the magnetic onesies. Do you like those ones too? Do you like those ones? They are incredible. They're just little magnets. You don't have to worry about zippers or anything like that. Is it mommy? Hello. Hello, sweet girl. Again, she's just starting to recognize us, which just brings me so much joy seeing her little face. Are we having a smile? Or are we just staring in disgust? Who knows? Who knows with you? The other day she was just getting to sleep and she gave Zach the massive side eye, which was hilarious. But my camera is running out of battery, so I'm going to finish feeding her and give her a good burp. And then we're going to start our day. So I will see you guys on the other side. Can you say happy Saturday to everyone? Happy Saturday. So Kaya is all fed and burped and she's back in her carrier. She will be in this for a little while because I think she's going to sleep. Can you see her face? Can you see her in there? Say hi. So leave me alone. Hey. So she's actually just going to sleep. So I am going to go through the milk supply from yesterday. So yesterday we had quite a good day. We are filling up a lot. So I am going to put it into my freezer bags and then portion out the bottles for today. Yesterday I did all my freezer organization, which was great. So now I am just feeling much more kind of sorted. I feel when I have a whole load of things, I'm gonna move you guys up. We don't want any cut off heads like we did last time. I'm feeling much more organized having that sorted with my freezer supplies set up and done. and I am planning on donating some milk as well if I keep producing as much as I am. I scheduled another lactation appointment because I think I can drop an hour, but we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted on that. So I'm just going to make her bottles for the day. She is a little stuffer pig. She has between 3.5 ounces to 4 ounces per feed. She's a big girly, so I'm just gonna do 4. I do 4 in each one, and then any leftover milk, I know I've said this before, but I save it into one of these in the fridge that's labeled like do not eat or bath milk, and I put it in her bath for her skin. So if you do have any leftover milk or any leftover milk from like what she's been drinking, it's been out for too long, save it and use it for their bath. So I'm going to do 4 bottles for today. I obviously am still pumping throughout the day, so she will have more than 4 bottles. She's eating every 3 hours depending. Typically in the afternoon she gets a little bit fussy, a little bit fussier, so she does a little bit of cluster feeding, especially if she's like going through a growing phase, which I feel like she's constantly going through like a growth spurt. So I might actually do 5. No, I do 4. 4 is good for the day. So I'm going to pop those into the fridge, and these are the bottles that we use. We use the Dr. Brown's Natural Flow. A lot of people don't like these bottles because they there's a lot of parts to fill. There's like a green bit, then a green bit on top, like 2 green bits, then the nipple, this one to cover the case. It is a lot, especially if you don't have a dishwasher. She does suffer with gas, and these have been really helping. So there's those, and then the other bags that I use, I showed you guys before. These are the Mama Cozy ones. These ones you have to pay for. I did get a whole load of milk bags through my insurance. So if you haven't done that, I think I went on Aeroflow, and that's how I got my pump. They also gave me a waistband too when I was pregnant, and a whole load of freezer bags. So I can leave them linked down below. You just have to put in your insurance. They do take most insurances, I think. So this was yesterday's milk. So what day was it yesterday? Let me see. It was the 15th yesterday. And again, I always do 4 ounces. But the plan for today is my mother-in-law's coming over again. I love having visitors, make me in touch with the outside world. She's at the farmer's stand right now. They come every Wednesday and Saturday. So she is getting me some berries. I'm very good at eating my berries from last week, and some of them are starting to turn. So I'm gonna make them into a compote and then put them into my oats for the week. So that's my plan. I'm gonna do these bottles. I have 20 ounces in these Mama Cozy jugs. So I'm gonna weigh them out with the milk from the same day, and I do 4 ounces in each one. So what's that? How many eighths? 2, how many 8s and how many 4s? 4, 8, 12, 16, 24, 25. Okay, 5 bags. Oh my goodness, Vanessa might need to make herself another coffee too. Her being in this because again, she is suffering with gas. Even once she's fed, I give her obviously a really good burp, but keep her up for at least 15 minutes. But then I keep her in this, which keeps her upright instead of laying her down the bassinet, just to make sure that things are flowing nicely. I feel so sad when she gets all upset. What did I say it was 15th? 15th. Oh, I put 15th and then the May. Yeah, Vanessa definitely needs another coffee. I do have the Breville coffee machine, which I absolutely love. It was a dream come true getting that coffee machine. However, it is a little bit noisy. And when I come down in the morning and do the morning time with her, I feel bad like grinding the beans, all that stuff. So I have, it's actually still in the box, is the, it used to be in my office upstairs in my old house, but when we moved, it's just been in the box. I have my Nespresso machine, which I think I might get out and just have 2 coffee machines and look like an absolute lunatic with 2 coffee machines. But you know, no one's coming over anyway at the moment. So I think I might do that today. Mama needs a new Sharpie, baby girl. Need a new Sharpie. I had a few and then I kept leaving the lid off them. One of my worst traits is leaving the lid off the pens. So I'm just gonna fill these ones up to the 4 ounces. And then these ones, you just rip off the bag, open it up, and then pour it straight in. Hold on tight to it though. You want to make sure that it's really done up, which may sound really stupid, but sometimes I don't do them up all the way and then then milk starts leaking out, so that sucks. So I'm going to do these really quickly, and Amazon came yesterday and I ordered myself a little activewear set, which I'm very excited about. So I'm going to show you guys, and then I think my mother-in-law will be here by then. Speaking of the devil, she just texted me. So I will we hang out with her for a little bit. She's an absolute gem. She is a gem. Best thing we did was move here. I do miss Texas a lot, like my friends and all that kind of stuff, but being close to family, especially with her, is just such a blessing. Last one at 4. Okay, that's actually 4, and then I have like this little splurge with it, which is not enough to do anything with. So I will put this in the milk jar. I'm actually gonna get a designated jar while I'm thinking about it, because I was using like these ones, but I need these for the milk. So I have some sanitized mason jars, which I'm going to use. And again, she's not going to be drinking this milk, so I'm not going to run it through the dishwasher or anything. But let me see if I have a mason jar in here. I have this one. This will do. I'm going to label this bath milk. Yeah, bath milk. So yeah, any leftovers that go in here. And then she had her bottle, her last night's feed, she had like a little bit left in it, but I left it out on the side. These are good. Oh, I left it out on the side too long, so normally I throw it away. We're gonna put it in the milk jug and let's label it. Let's get fancy. This painter's tape, I don't know why we got it, we haven't painted, but I think we had it when we moved, maybe, I don't know, but it's great. Just peel it off like this, stick it on here. I'm gonna say, and I just have to label it for myself just because sometimes my brain's not working, as today is one of these days. So I'm gonna say bath milk, or if Zach's making a bottle, or someone, don't drink. Smiley face. Bath milk, don't drink. Perfect. And this can just live in my fridge, and I'll take a little splash out every time. Okay, so let me tie this up, and then I will show you the haul really quickly, because I think my mother-in-law's on the way. I've been seeing this all over my TikTok page, and at 3 AM when I was pumping the other night, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy it. So I did. So this is what it looks like. Let me check. Okay, it's good. It is. Okay, I need some scissors. Okay, I got my scissors. It is an activewear set in this really cute gingham yellow. I went for a size medium. Oh, it's cute. Okay, it's actually really soft. Now, the only thing I was nervous about is if it's see-through, so I'm gonna have to try it on. But I went for a size medium, and they are actually very stretchy. Okay, and they have no seam at the front, but they have a seam at the back, which is good for your butt. You don't want a seam at the front, you want one at your back. And then the bra, ooh, I don't know if that's gonna fit my big old boobies in. Maybe. Free and bold, unstoppable. So I can leave this on my Amazon storefront. Oh no, my TikTok storefront. Oh, it might fit, it's stretchy. So I got that, and the girl who was showing it on TikTok shop, on TikTok For You page, she's wearing this whole outfit, so it's got the outfit. She got this, she was wearing this t-shirt, because I'm not ready yet to wear like a high-waisted with the sports bra, just yet. And she was wearing this big oversized t-shirt. Oh, this is cute. What do we think, Pudding? Do we like it? This is really soft. Oh my god. Feels like a Lulu dupe. I don't know where this is from. I will leave it linked. But there's also like a little one shoulder jobby. What size did I get? Don't even know. Maybe a medium. I think I'm buying stuff in medium right now. Here's a label. Yeah, medium. Okay. So I got that, and then she was wearing this necklace. And I couldn't find the one that she was wearing on the link, so I just found my own. Oh, it's really cute. I was looking for a summertime necklace just to wear when we're chilling outside. Obviously I won't be wearing necklaces too much longer because she's gonna be pulling at them. But this little rainbow beaded choker. Okay, this is really cute because I was really worried that this was gonna be massive. Oh my goodness, I love this. So what I do when they have this long dangly bit that drives me absolute bananas is I find the length that I want it to be, and then I just cut the rest off and put it on the end so that it doesn't kind of hang around. Oh, I love that. That's a really cute outfit. Okay, my mother-in-law's on the way. I'm going to tidy up a little bit and probably end it here for the day, and then I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. So we do a little bit of meal prepping if baby girl is up for it. So I hope you enjoyed this morning. I know it's a little bit manic, but trying to film every morning this week. We'll see how it goes. Bye. Are you gonna say good morning? Good morning. Good morning. Hello everyone and happy Sunday. Okay, let me feed you. Oh yes, oh yes. Oh yes, good girl. Good morning. Today is Sunday and Kaya broke a new record last night. She slept from 8:30 p.m. till 2 a.m. all the way through. She was up there for an hour and a half, but then went back to sleep. So congratulations, baby girl. I'm not getting too excited because every day is different, but it was a really, really good sleep. Did you have a good sleep, please? Mommy had a great sleep. Yeah. So today is Sunday, which is normally my reset days. Being pregnant and obviously postpartum, my Sunday resets have looked a little bit different. I used to do a full deep clean, get all the meal prep done, all that fun stuff. But today, I would like to wash our bedding. You might be able to see it behind me on the kitchen table because I brought it down when I bring down all my pump stuff. So we're going to do the bedding today. We're going to tidy up the living room because it's a mess again. And then we're going to try and do some meal prepping when she's in the carrier. I need to make some breakfast for myself and some lunches. We did yesterday, my mother-in-law came over with the veggies. I also had my delivery done. So that's the plan for the morning up until early afternoon. And every Sunday we always do a family meal. So we go over to my in-laws' house and we do a Sunday kind of family hangout dinner. Today is a special day because it's Auntie Jenna's birthday. Yes, it's Auntie Jenna's birthday. So we're gonna get her present ready and all that fun stuff. I was gonna make her a cake, but she said not to worry about making a cake for her birthday this year because obviously with baby girl I have not done any baking, which I'm really missing. I am missing being in the kitchen, but it's just so tricky with her at the moment. I need to try and get back into it. So that's the plan for today, and then try and take her for a walk. I'm doing a 30-day challenge of walking. Yesterday I didn't do it, and the reason is she was just being so fussy throughout the day and the timing just didn't work out. And I'm not beating myself up about it because that's life. I'm not starting the challenge all over again. I am just going to go for a little bit of a longer walk today and try and see if I can get a little home workout in, again just depending on how she sleeps. So we're going to have our bottle and then we're going to do a nice long burp, and then I'll pop her in the carrier and we can try and get some stuff done. I also have to pump as well in half an hour, so we're going to get all of that stuff done, aren't we? You look like you're going to sleep again. Are you sleepy? Okay, Kai is fast asleep, so let's do the milk from yesterday and today. This is yesterday's haul. We're looking pretty full, and then these ones too. So I'm going to portion out the bottles for today. This stuff I've just pumped. I'm going to sort out the bottles for today and then freeze the rest. So just going to do it. You guys know the drill. 4, is that 4 exactly? Yes, 4 in each. I also didn't know that breast milk gets like a line or like a layer of fat around it when it's chilled. And apparently you're not meant to shake it like a martini. You're meant to just give it a stir. Shaken, not stirred. Oh, the other way around. Oh dear. So yeah, you're just meant to give it a little shaky. No, a little stirry. So I'm gonna pour this one in, and then I always do first, use first. Can't speak. So I always put these ones at the back. So the first one is at the top of the fridge, you know, like stock rotation, all that fun stuff. There's one. I'm gonna use the same bottle. This is all from the same day, so I don't mind. But she was so lovely this morning. I tried to film it, but my camera was on the other side of the room. After she fed and burped, we had some playtime, and she was in her bounce chair while I was pumping, and she was just cooing away and smiling. Seeing her smile just, oh, it's hard to describe. It's just the nicest, like, hi, it's you. You're the lady that put in all the effort for me. So I just love it. Gonna do these ones, 1, 2, 3, 4. But also, yeah, like I said, we're going to my in-laws today. So I need to pack some more stuff for her. I need to get her net, like her bug net that goes over the top of the stroller. Just because it is getting warmer out there, and I'm really paranoid about mosquitoes and bugs and things like that. So I'm gonna get her net ready. She also needs her new diapers because she has gone up a size in diapers this week. So the ones that we have at our in-laws are older, like the newborn size now. She's stage 1. So these are the ones that I got through insurance. So we're gonna give these ones a try. 100 count. Boom. I think I got 2 packs through insurance. They just came in 2s. Again, I'll leave it linked down below. But I have some exciting news to tell you guys. Well, it's not that exciting. It's very exciting to me, probably not to you guys. But next weekend, Mama is going to start her Mama Glow Up. Very, very slowly. We're going to test the waters first. For my birthday, my husband got me a facial and a massage at a local spa, which I cannot wait for. But that's a long way away, or a long time to be away from her and pumping and all of those things. So I don't think I'm quite ready for that kind of whole spa day. But the plan is to go and start easy with a manicure and pedicure. I have not had a pedicure since before she was born, which I think this might be the longest I've been without a pedicure. My feet are absolutely atrocious, and my nails are shocking. Dermot's gonna focus. They're gonna focus on my nails. Absolutely shocking. It has been good giving them a break for sure, but now they're just getting long and I just need some help. I've definitely been trying to look after them as much as I can, filing them and doing cuticle care and things like that, but I'm just so rubbish at it. So rubbish. So I'm thinking about getting the builder gel that I normally have, but with a tip. Just a small tip. Just when I have the builder gel, they're not sharp. Obviously I don't want any sharp nails around her. So I think I'm gonna do that, but I haven't quite decided. I used to get crazy nails all the time, but not so much anymore. I'm gonna get these ones. I'm also thinking time-wise, that's gonna be a very long time. My nails used to take a very long time, which I loved. So I'm thinking maybe just a French tip or a stripe situation, or maybe some polka dots. Like nothing crazy. But I'm very much looking forward to that. Very much. So I'm gonna finish doing up all this milk, freezing it, putting the stuff from yesterday into a freezer bag, taking that out to the freezer, and just do the never-ending supply. Before I time-lapse this, I just wanted to say I did post a TikTok, and I can post it on here too, about, you know, how I store my breast milk and how I organize it. And it is so important never to compare, you know, stuff that you see on the internet to yourself. When I first started pumping, I would see women with, you know, big old jugs like that full, and I was pumping an ounce at a time. Like I fully understand how incredibly lucky I am to have this milk supply. And I honestly shouldn't complain about pumping every 3 hours. Like, there's people who are struggling, which, you know, I couldn't even imagine. So I fully understand that I am very blessed on how my body has responded to pregnancy and, you know, being a mum. My plan is, I know I have quite a lot of breast milk from the video in my freezer. What I'm planning on doing is, once I've had my lactation appointment, is I'm going to talk to them about donating some of my breast milk. If I have leftover breast milk, then of course I'm going to donate it. I think you can just take it to the NICU unit and that they use it, but I just want to find out kind of what I need to make sure everything's labeled and dated correctly, because obviously I do this just for myself, but if it's going to get donated, then I need to make sure that I do everything correctly. So I have an appointment next week with the lactation, just to talk about, you know, maybe pushing it to pumping every 4 hours, and I want to talk to them about donating it, because, you know, I'm fully aware that I'm very blessed, and there's mums out there who are not as blessed. So if I can do a little bit to help, then I will. Okay, so I need one more bag. I'm actually going to make one more bottle so that all of these days bags are the same. Show you really quickly. Oh, hello. My breakfast I've been loving. My oats. This is a big thing of oats, but oats are great for breastfeeding, and I'm also finding that I'm getting really hungry in the mornings. So I have one of these of oats. I've started adding a cold pressed juice. This one is a mango, carrot, pineapple, apple, and something else juice, my electrolytes, and then also my prenatal vitamins. So that's my little breakfast I've been having this week. I'm going to be making some more overnight oats. I think I'm going to do a different flavor. This one was blueberry, with some homemade blueberry compote folded in. So yeah, I'm going to sit and have this, and then start folding up some laundry. The glamour of being a mum. I had my breakfast and my Amazon package. I wanted to show you what we got. It's honestly nothing exciting. This pump spray, this is what I pump, just like one pump into the flange of my breast pump, and it's just like a weird oil that really helps to make it less sore. Fun times. And then I'm excited for this. A big old pot of salt. Now this salt is my favorite salt. If you know, you know. And this was only $15 on Amazon, which normally for like a small box is around $7 to $8, and this is so much more. So I am so excited. I'm gonna leave it tagged on my Instagram, because this is the best salt. This on top of a sourdough slice of bread with avocado and an egg is the best. It's the best. So that's what I've got. Now I'm going to do the laundry. Asleep, so I'm just going to set up everything for her bath time. She baths or bathes every 2 days, so I'm going to set up everything for her bath time. Normally it's in the evening, but tonight, as I said earlier, it's Sunday, so we're going to go to the in-laws, so she always has a fresh bath ready to see everybody. So I'm going to set up her bath time. I'm going to show you kind of what products we've been using, what we've been liking, and then I'm probably going to call it a day because it is nearly 12 o'clock. I have been loving this changing table. It is the Kangaroo peanut one. It's definitely on the pricier side, but she absolutely loves it. Because she's had a lot of explosive poops this week, I just get these little puppy pads, I cut them in half, and I just place them on top just to make sure, like, these are fully wipeable, but I just don't want it to get stained or anything. So I pop these ones on, and then this is her, actually let me get set up and I'll show you. Easier if I showed you this way. This is everything that we do for her bath time and all the products we've been using. She has these little washcloths. These ones are super soft. These ones have got little bunnies on, and then some plain ones. These are just from Carter's. She has 3, obviously one for her face, one for her body, and then one for her lady bits. This I got from Amazon. It is a little thermometer, so when it turns on, well, it activates when it's in water, but it tells you how hot the water is, and then it flashes red if it is too hot. So I use that one. This is a nasal extractor. She's been pretty congested, so I just use this and have this on hand. She has the Cottery First Wash and Soft Lotion. I alternate between Tubby Tots and Cottery for body wash and bubble bath. And then she's been loving this soft one. I say she doesn't even know. I've been loving this soft cream. She hasn't had much dry skin. I know a lot of newborns suffer with dry skin, and this has been really good. She has this morning and night, and then she has 2 different types of jugs. She has this one, I don't know where this is from, I don't know, this one, and then this one my mother-in-law got me, which I actually prefer. This is, I think it's Dr. Brown's, because I remember saying it's same as my bottles, but it's got this silicone little piece, so you can pour it next to her head, and then it's not going to kind of come down her face. So she has this, and then this is the towel that she's been using at the moment. It's the cutest little strawberry patch. It looks like this, so I wrap her up like this when she comes out, and that is how I set everything up. I'm going to get a fresh diaper to put over here. We've been using these little doggy bags to put her diapers in, fun fact, and then get her a change of clothes. I've got to go figure out what she's going to wear today. So yeah, she is still fast asleep. Look at her. So I'm probably going to call it a day for today's vlog, but I hope you enjoy spending the morning with us, just kind of more pottering around the house and getting ready to go out. I'm very excited to go to my in-laws. It's like the one time I get to get dressed up to go out. I have a new outfit, the yellow one that I showed you guys yesterday. I'm going to wear that today. So who knew I'd get so excited going family dinner every week. So I am going to enjoy these last few minutes of quietness and get everything ready. Oh, big sigh. And get her bottle warming and all that kind of stuff, and then get ready for bath time. But I hope you enjoyed this weekend's vlog. It was a couple of the mornings with me, and I will be back posting every Friday. I'm going to hold myself accountable no matter how boring they are, because I feel that they are very boring. The fact that I'm just at home pottering. I am determined to post every Friday on here. It's back to the normal schedule. Next week, what does she have next week? Let me check. What day is it next week? Next week? Next week will be the final week of us chilling at home. The following week is when she has her vaccinations. Is that right? I think that's right. So the final week of us getting stuff done at home and chilling, and then we're going to be out to the outside world and exploring and shopping and baby classes. I just can't wait. I've been home for way too long. I thought I was a homebody, but now I'm like, get me out. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you are new here on YouTube. It's been so lovely having you, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye. Say bye, Kaya. Goodbye.